Welcome to my channel. World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. In the windswept highlands of Tibet, where the air is thin and the mountains stretch endlessly toward the sky, a new chapter in human engineering is being written. This remote and rugged landscape, long considered one of the world's last frontiers, is now the stage for a project that is as ambitious as it is controversial. Here, China has begun constructing the Motuo hydropower project, a megastructure set to become the world's largest hydroelectric power station. The scale of this undertaking is almost unimaginable, involving thousands of workers, cutting-edge technology, and years of meticulous planning. The Motuo project is not just a feat of engineering, but a testament to China's determination to reshape its natural environment. The Motuo Dam, rising on the mighty Yarlung-Zangbo River, will generate 3 times the electricity of the iconic Three Gorges Dam, already the world's largest. That's enough power to supply the entire United Kingdom for a year, or to light up millions of homes across Asia. Its output will redefine what's possible in renewable energy, setting a new global benchmark. Costing a staggering $167 billion, this engineering marvel sits just 30 kilometers from the disputed border with India, making it not only a technical challenge, but also a geopolitical flashpoint. The proximity to the border has raised concerns about water security, environmental impact, and the delicate balance of power in the region. For both China and its neighbors, the stakes could not be higher. For China, Motuo is more than infrastructure. It's a symbol of technological might, national pride, and a strategic tool in a contested region. The dam represents the country's ability to marshal resources on a massive scale, and to project influence far beyond its borders. The project embodies the ancient Chinese philosophy of Zhishui, controlling the rivers as a pillar of state power. For centuries, water management has been central to China's identity and governance, and Motuo is the latest, most audacious expression of this tradition. As the crown jewel of China's water management ambitions, Motuo sends ripples of both awe and anxiety across Asia. Its impact will be felt not just in the flow of rivers, but in the shifting currents of politics, environment, and the future of the continent itself. The Yarlung-Zangbo is more than a river. It's a sacred lifeline, originating on the Tibetan plateau and supporting unique ecosystems as it carves through the Himalayas. Flowing into India as the Brahmaputra and then into Bangladesh as the Jamuna, it nourishes vast floodplains and sustains agriculture, culture, and livelihoods for millions. The river's annual floods bring both destruction and renewal, depositing fertile soil that underpins the region's food security. Ultimately, this transnational river system supports 1.3 billion people across China, India, and Bangladesh, making its management a matter of survival. Any major change upstream can trigger cascading consequences downstream, turning shared water into shared vulnerability. News of the Motuo Dam has sparked alarm in India and Bangladesh, where the announcement has dominated headlines and become a topic of urgent discussion among policymakers and citizens alike. The Brahmaputra River, known as the Yarlung-Tsangpo in Tibet, is not just a waterway. It is a vital artery for millions, supporting agriculture, livelihoods, and entire ecosystems across borders. In India, the river is a lifeline for national security and economic stability, sustaining vast farmlands and providing water for drinking, irrigation, and industry. Any disruption to its flow could have far-reaching consequences, threatening food production and the well-being of countless communities. The Motuo Dam gives China unprecedented power to control water flow into India, raising fears that water could be used as leverage in future geopolitical disputes. This potential for upstream control has heightened anxieties about sovereignty and regional stability. India worries about restricted flows during droughts, which could leave fields barren and rivers dry, putting millions of farmers at risk of losing their livelihoods. Conversely, sudden releases during monsoons could unleash devastating floods, destroying crops, homes, and infrastructure and displacing entire communities in a matter of hours. Bangladesh, furthest downstream, faces existential threats. Reduced water could ruin crops, fisheries, and the Sundarbans ecosystem. The delicate balance of the delta, already vulnerable to climate change, could be tipped irreversibly. For Bangladesh, the Motuo Dam is an existential risk to food security and ecological stability. Millions depend on the river for daily survival, and any change in its flow could spell disaster for the nation's future. Even Pakistan, not directly on the river, sees the project as a warning, proof that upstream control can become a powerful weapon. The Matuo Dam has become a symbol of how water security is now inseparable from national security across South Asia. The Matuo Dam is a regional game-changer, intensifying anxieties about water as a tool of power. As construction continues, downstream nations are left grappling with uncertainty, forced to confront the reality that their most precious resource may soon be beyond their control. Fears about China's dam are rooted in South Asia's history of water disputes, where rivers have often become tools of coercion. The 2025 crisis between India and Pakistan over the Indus Basin showed how quickly water can be weaponized. India threatened to cut off river flows after a terror attack, triggering panic in Pakistan. The episode exposed Pakistan's vulnerability and the fragility of even long-standing treaties. It set a precedent. If India could threaten Pakistan, what's to stop China from doing the same to India or Bangladesh? The Matuo Dam now looms as a symbol of this new era, where water is a lever of power, not just a resource. For Pakistan and its neighbors, the lesson is clear. Water security is now inseparable from geopolitics. Pakistan's reaction to the Matuo Dam is a mix of dread and relief, a nation crying with one eye and smiling with the other. The announcement of the dam's construction sent ripples of anxiety through the country as people grappled with the reality that their water security could now be influenced by forces far beyond their borders. For many, the news was a stark reminder of how vulnerable Pakistan is to decisions made upstream, in distant lands. The dread comes from seeing water weaponization become reality, confirming Pakistan's deepest fears about upstream control. The Indus River, a lifeline for millions, now feels more fragile than ever. Farmers worry about their crops, city dwellers fear shortages, and policymakers scramble to assess the risks. The sense of unease is palpable, as the threat of water scarcity looms larger with every new development. The dam could destabilize India, Pakistan's rival, but that instability could easily spill over, threatening the whole region. Any disruption in the delicate balance of water sharing could spark tensions, not just between India and Pakistan, but across South Asia. The interconnectedness of these rivers means that a crisis in one country can quickly become a crisis for all. Yet there's relief in China's alliance. As Beijing pressures India, it strengthens its bond with Pakistan, offering protection. For Islamabad, this partnership is more than just diplomatic. It's a lifeline in uncertain times. The hope is that China's growing influence will act as a buffer, shielding Pakistan from the worst outcomes. Pakistan trusts China won't use water as a weapon against it, finding comfort in this strategic friendship. This trust is rooted in years of cooperation and shared interests, and for now, it provides a sense of stability amid the uncertainty. But this comfort is precarious. Pakistan is both shielded and dependent, caught in the cross-currents of great power politics. The nation's fate is increasingly tied to decisions made in Beijing and beyond, leaving it exposed to shifting alliances and unpredictable strategies. The Matuo Dam is a double-edged sword for Pakistan, a source of security and a reminder of its vulnerability. It offers hope for protection, but also underscores how little control Pakistan has over its own destiny when it comes to water. The nation is left hoping its alliance will shield it from the storm it sees gathering on the horizon. As the clouds of uncertainty gather, Pakistan stands at a crossroads, forced to trust in its friends while preparing for whatever challenges may come. The Matuo Dam is central to China's vision for the 21st century, powering economic growth and its pledge for carbon neutrality. It's also a showcase for the Belt and Road Initiative, integrating Tibet and advertising China's infrastructure prowess to the world. The dam's vast output fuels development and cements China's influence, encouraging other nations to join its orbit. Politically, controlling the river's headwaters gives Beijing leverage over India, a non-military tool for shaping regional dynamics. The Matuo Dam is both an engineering feat and a masterstroke of statecraft, reshaping Asia's balance of power. By controlling water, China can reward allies, pressure rivals, and secure its place as Asia's leader. The rivers of the Himalayas now flow to the rhythm of China's ambitions. While China's dam on the Yarlung Zangbo stirs anxiety, its actions in Pakistan offer reassurance. As India threatened to cut off Indus water, China accelerated a major dam project in Pakistan under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. This move was a clear signal. Pakistan would not face water threats alone. China would counterbalance India's pressure. The new dam boosts Pakistan's water storage and energy security, addressing its acute vulnerabilities. For Islamabad, Chinese support is a lifeline, deepening a strategic partnership and providing tangible relief. Yet, this support also increases Pakistan's dependence on Beijing, tying its future ever closer to China's ambitions. The dual approach. Mandam Dane, out there, as there, mind there. A bear. While rescuing an ally, captures China's strategic calculus in South Asia. The Motuo Dam's environmental risks are as profound as its geopolitical ones. Built in a seismically active, ecologically fragile region, the dam could trigger disasters, earthquakes, catastrophic floods, and irreversible ecosystem damage. Dams trap sediment, starving downstream fields and shrinking deltas, while disrupting fish migration and local livelihoods. The unique biodiversity of the Yarlung Zangbo Gorge is now at risk, and the river's spiritual significance for Tibetans is under threat. Displacement and cultural loss are likely, even if official numbers are low. Environmental groups warn that the pursuit of clean energy through megadams often comes at a hidden cost, paid by nature and the most vulnerable. Motuo is a stark example, a quest for power that may sacrifice a fragile natural heritage. As of December 2025, Pakistan is caught between anxiety and relief, adrift in the new politics of water. China's Motuo Dam validates Pakistan's fears about upstream control, while Chinese-backed dams at home offer protection. This support shields Pakistan from Indian pressure but deepens its dependence on Beijing. Pakistan must cheer a project that gives its ally leverage over India, even as it worries the same strategy could one day be used against itself. The nation's fate is now tied to China's ambitions, benefiting from protection but losing some agency. The Motuo Dam is more than concrete and steel, it's a monument to a new era of resource politics. Pakistan can only hope its alliance with China will keep it afloat, as the currents of geopolitics grow ever stronger.